Today, going on to the business blunder of the day, we have Nikola. Their shares crash after they have a recall of all of their batteries. Now, Nikola was the vaporware scam company founded by morally duplicitous, morally vacuous person by the name of Trevor Milton, who literally lied saying, oh yeah, this is a new hydrogen semi-truck. We have new proprietary technologies. I can't show you it, but just trust me. And they actually literally towed their prototype, which they claimed was a rolling working prototype. They towed it to the top of the hill and pushed it down, and they used that video to show that it would run under its own facilities, under its own powertrain. Which again, it was just a video of a truck with no engine, just a shell of a truck going downhill. They didn't even make the shell. A third-party company, I believe in, was it Italy? Across the a company not even based in the United States made the cab, or the main face and body of the truck. So they really did nothing except vaporware and lying. And when it came to light, he was successfully sued by the government. I believe he's in prison hopefully still. And they had this issue where now they had to try to get whole new talent. Because again, the company they had no real product. They didn't file patents, they had nothing. They had a shell of an idea. And the idea was crap because the big issue with hydrogen right now is the cost to actually make it into a transportational. The cost is prohibitive right now with the current technologies we have to actually make it so you can transport it and actually have it be able to refill at all these sites. And he claimed to have a breakthrough technology that would make the cost basically nothing, relatively speaking. So that would be a huge thing in the scientific and automotive community, but it was all lies. So they had a new CEO come in, they had new leadership come in, and it looks like on August 4th, they appointed Chairman Stephen Gursky, who's a former General Motors executive, to be the CEO, which maybe gets something. In terms of company success, GM has also gone bankrupt multiple times throughout the century. And this is also the fourth CEO in 4 years, which is a telltale sign a company is in very, very, very bad condition. When you've had 4 CEOs in 4 years, we're talking, that's unprecedented levels of bad, because every CEO has a new vision, new initiatives, and you're resetting that clock, you're resetting all those initiatives, you're usually throwing them all out, because part of business is politics. They want to have their ideas be the one that succeeds, so they come in. You see this a lot with marketing companies especially, but they want their own things to succeed. Now, it looks like the total recall, because they realized the hydrogen was a lie, so they decided to make EV trucks, or EV semi-trucks, which again, is a little prohibitive with the technologies we have now. Tesla's finally come out with one. We'll be interested to see what's the long-term implications, what realistically is the best products to be transported with an EV semi-truck. From a business perspective, I would probably guess something like Frito-Lay, where they're shipping chips, which are mainly air, because then the weight is very little. The detriment to trucks, EV, and semi-trucks, EV, all the weight is what kills the range and all that. So the recall will affect a total of 209 battery-powered electric trucks, and it's between dealers as well as customers, and the company's recalling all those vehicles, and they're in process of contacting all their parties. The company has said they suspected foul play when it started an investigation in June after their trucks in Phoenix, Arizona headquarters, they caught fire, and one damaged truck was kept at the Phoenix site for monitoring. That reignition was last month. Yeah, so your truck is bursting into flames. That's usually not the best idea. That was probably the detriment to the Chevy Bolt, which would literally bolt explosively like a lightning bolt if they would catch fire. Now, subsequently, they fixed that with a new battery supplier. I believe they switched over to LG, to another one. But I digress. To have a company that's already not perceived in the best light, because again, they had so much corruption, so many bad leaders, and they have such high turnover, the perception of them is already not good. And to have a recall that affects every one of your vehicles, not because a random nut or bolt is loose, so a mirror might droop or might fall off, but something that's the main core of the vehicle, the battery. That recall has to be the business blunder of the day. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. If you could do us a favor, click that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Also, don't forget to take the time to like and comment. Your feedback is also greatly appreciated. It makes the videos better and better, as the feedback makes my critique of everything from the content to the visuals will be increasing better and better. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell Tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.